A 99% of collectors start without knowing the hidden rules.
99% of collectors start without knowing the hidden rules.
Starting a fossil collection requires more than just luck.
Starting a fossil collection requires more than just luck.
What it demands patience, research, and strict adherence to ethics. Now that we understand the commitment, let's explore the essentials. Your essential toolkit begins with basic geological instruments. But the rock hammer is vital for careful extraction, not demolition. Magnification reveals hidden details crucial for identification. And always carry field notebooks to record context immediately. A context, the location and surrounding rock type, defines the fossil's age. Understanding stratigraphy helps target areas most likely to yield specimens. Now that we understand basic tools, let's explore identification. Fossils generally fall into body fossils or trace fossils. Body fossils are the preserved remains. Trace fossils show ancient behavior. The reference guides are invaluable for preliminary classification in the field. Look for symmetry, internal structure, and characteristic suture lines. Never attempt final identification without laboratory verification. Building a scientifically useful collection requires methodical cataloging. Of every fossil needs an accession number, date, and precise location data. This data transforms a pretty rock into vital scientific evidence. Now that we understand identification, the critical aspect is legality. Somewhere fossil collecting is heavily regulated, differing greatly by jurisdiction. But collecting on private land generally requires explicit landowner permission. Collecting from national parks or protected areas is almost universally prohibited. The public lands often have specific agencies governing paleontological resource extraction. But always research local ordinances. Even small municipal areas have rules. For scientific collection, permits are mandatory and often require institutional affiliation. But taking fossils illegally is theft of irreplaceable public scientific heritage. The golden rule: obtain written permission before striking rock. Now that we understand the law, let's focus on ethical extraction. Ethical collecting means minimizing impact on the collection site. Never excavate rare or unique finds without professional paleontological consultation. If you find a spectacular specimen, document it, photograph it, then leave it. But use field glue sparingly and only for immediate stabilization of fragile finds. A proper wrapping prevents damage during transport back to the lab. On large, critical specimens require temporary plaster jackets for safe removal. But always choose archival quality materials. Avoid common household plastics or tape. The preservation of the specimen's integrity is the highest priority. The final step involves moving from collector to knowledgeable curator. Contribute your findings or share data with recognized paleontological institutions. When your collection serves a greater purpose, expanding humanity's understanding of deep time. But to truly build value, focus on quality over sheer quantity of specimens. Compare fossilization, quality, mineralization, completeness, and original structure retention. Budgeting must account for tools, travel, and potential permit fees upfront. Prioritize conservation supplies. They ensure your finds survive decades. Display environments must be climate controlled to prevent degradation. Consider theme building, focusing on one era, one phylum, or one local region. On your narrative, the story your collection tells is its greatest value. I understand the matrix the surrounding rock often holds chemical clues. Handling must be minimized to avoid transferring oils and acids from skin. Field safety extends to checking weather and terrain stability constantly. Always wear appropriate protective gear, especially near overhangs or steep slopes. And a sustainable collector leaves the site looking better than they found it. The digital backups of all records are non-negotiable for long-term preservation. Never use newspaper or basic cardboard. They introduce acids over time. Connect with established academic communities for mentorship and advice. Understand conservation techniques like in-painting versus true stabilization. The best collections illustrate evolutionary transitions, not just rarity. On every fossil you collect connects you directly to Earth's deep history. Be a steward of the past, ensuring these records survive your time. Responsible collecting preserves natural history for all future investigators.